BustaWrench is now live streaming iRacing, feeling the need iRacing.
She's on the street, tired of screeching, can't be beat. Now they humming in his chest, living life like there's no rest. Pedal down, he takes the lead, adrenaline's his only creed. Crowd is wild, the lights are bright, BustaWrench gonna own the night. Racing hard, you feel his grin. BustaWrench, he's here to win. Thunder rolling through the turns, feel the heat and watch it burn. Dust is flying, engines roar, pushing harder, wanting more. Highway's calling, here we go, no slowing down, we're in the flow. Rivals try but can't compete, Busta's got bend beat for speed. Every corner, every bend, he's the legend with no end. BustaWrench, she's here to win. Thunder roaring through the turns, feel the heat and watch it burn. Justifying engines roar, pushing harder, wanting more. Highway's calling, here we go, no slowing, now we're in the flow. Rivals try but can't compete, Busta's got that need for speed. Every corner, every bend, he's the legend with no end.
bow, 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 bow. Holy crap, we're back! Well, somewhat.
Mustang roars loud in the night, AMG slicing through the light, Vantage sleek feels so right, Porsche screaming red and white, BMW rolling on steel,
Going on there, NVIDIA.
See, bring some, makes you real.
Oh, that's why.
Let go to second, spin the wheel, revved up madness, feel the burn, rubber screaming, tires turn, adrenaline fever learn, tracks of fire, cars churn, Watkins, Glen, thunder chasing, fire races bracing, rolling America, engines racing, heart pounding, soul erasing, Mustang blood, fury
Weird,
race,
man.
Porsche tail lights set the pace, AMG storm full of grace,
Had to replug the computer. Alright.
Rev it up on that line, burning rubber, clock the time, victory dreams so sublime, engines roar, scream and climb. Revved up madness, feel the burn, rubber screaming, tires turn, adrenaline fever.
Yeah. Obias. Oy vey. Well, I can hear. That is so weird. Really weird. Totes, my goats, weird. Property. Oh, I can't read that. What's up? You gonna work now? You gonna work now? Nope. Anything bad? No, guess we won't be using crew chief right now. He's all right. Thinking. Brett Mazzano? We're still at Jerez. But what up? Ooh, R. I'm gonna try and warm up the car sensibly.
On your right. Clear.
Now this is Hareth. Mazzano's got the multiple compound corners, which are
At 216 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 28.518.
fun and challenging all at the same time. More curious why the pedals aren't working. Haptics faults. Our track temp's decent, 30 degrees.
At 216 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 28.465. Damn, dude, that was the fastest lap we rode in a while. Left side. There, that's a good job.
Didn't like that push under steer on exit. Not using the rears. And I'm on a track. This is the Algarve setup. Tires are nearly there.
That's a great lap there, bud. Keep it up.
Ferrari up front. Interesting.
Great lap, that last lap.
hard, mate. Twitch like a twigger.
Alright, fellas, here we come. Pit road speed, about 10 away.
Oh, we picked up some speed, but we're a long way away.
Turn in.
Oh shit, sorry. Totally distracted, dude. Totally. Huh. So the front's got hotter, but that sliding on the rear was still going higher deg. Huh. Alright, progress was made. What about the gravel, mate? Definitely still squirming under acceleration. That's with decent chunk of TC on. You turn it up, but don't wanna. try something.
What's up?
Hey! Well, that sounded good. Getting back into the swing of it. Feeling moderately better. Drugs must be working. Yeah, there's not a lot of grip out there. But, try out this setup. I'm trying, racing in socks. Something different. Alright, sways are at zeros. Alright. Hope you're doing well. I guess it's happy Sunday for you. Or no, Saturday night. Saturday night's alright for fighting.
I always use socks TBF. I should probably start using. Yeah, 10 p.m. Saturday almost.
Yeah. Well, they're really thick socks. That's when I thought, see if it would make any
I'm off
difference.
Monday because I booked it off for the Super Bowl.
Ah, nice. No tire grip in the tires yet. Slow down, boyo. So who you got in the Super Bowl? Gonna win it. Is it Eagles and, oh sorry, Seahawks and Patriots? Be like the first Patriots Super Bowl appearance without Belichick. I always hate the visibility out of the Cadillac. Have to bring the Acura back. Bring the Acura back, man! It's the OG. That's just my OG. I think the
None of my
Cadillac was
family or
first.
friends like NFL. I only got into it 1-2 Super Bowls ago.
Yeah.
So I'll be watching it alone. Lol, no mad Super Bowl parties like Americans have.
Can be fun. I've been in the boonies too long when there's no parties happening around here either. Essentially been in the backwoods since before COVID. I'll do two things. Put the stop on the racing line, it's a bit stupid. Alright, so I was following football pretty closely a couple of years ago when I was working at the casino. One of the other guys and I were playing the Madden while talking football, and being the fair weather fan that I am, I was following San Francisco after they picked up Brock Purdy. And I think they got to the Super Bowl, or they got to the playoffs, and then they got the Super Bowl next year. But, so that was fun. Yeah, haven't followed it all the last year or so.
Yeah, Eagles was last year. My prediction is Seahawks, but I'm rooting for Patriots just because it has the word England in haha.
New England. Boston. But you know, you're talking one of the 13 original colonies. I want pedal processors, road rumbles.
Yeah, New England, but it was named after an English explorer, so I'm just gonna go with them, lol.
Oh no, you're good. You're good, you're good. I can just help out with some American history. As needed.
Loving the chaos? Hit that follow button and never miss our wild adventures. More epic shenanigans await your return.
Just turning up the maximum speed that the rumble strips will go through the pedals. So I was expecting it a couple of times and I wasn't getting it, but it cuts off at 100k. Just knocked it up to 150. Alright, let's try that. Then I'm going to try the Acura. So our best lap was a 32.9. Fast cats are running 28s, 29. So we got some work to do.
Since I'm not from NFL, I can't really pick a local team, so I just went with Pittsburgh Steelers since their nickname is Steel City and where I am from is also called Steel City, Sheffield.
Yeah. I've heard of it. I think I've even heard of Sheffield being
not from America, not
Steel
NFL,
City.
Mo.
I get it. It's like when we were in when I was at Walmart, Arkansas, doesn't have an NFL team, but they're stupid crazy about their college team, which is Arkansas Razorbacks. Blue Pig Suey. I even knew how to do the call, which, you know, call the hogs. But yeah, because I didn't go to college here, I didn't have a college team, so I never really followed college sports.
I don't know anything about NCAA.
No,
Yo.
nobody does. Hey, it's Reed. See, I'm not dead. Proof of life. So I had the really bad flu, and then that knocked my immunity system down even further than usual, which is, it's usually compromised because of some meds that I'm on, and picked up an infection. So now we're getting that fixed. This car's got an older scheme on it. So after lots of time in bed and lots of sweating, and then freezing, and then sweating, and then freezing, I'm back, baby. I don't know if you guys watched the Arc stream at all, but I picked up, just added a couple of mods that are really helpful. I was playing with that this morning, but didn't push play. I'll do a stream of that coming up soon too. I added automated arc, which basically puts a control panel and then ties stuff together. So instead of having to laboriously go find stuff, bring it back, put it into storage until you want to use it, then take it out of the storage and put it into the forge or the smithy or the fabricator or whatever it is that you need to use it in, it automates all of that. So it's a time saver. I figured I'm playing a steampunk themed version of the game, so why not? I'm going to throw the fixed on it. And go see what's what. Now, I did have a couple of frustrating sessions where I did a stream and I got killed. Well, I got poisoned and ended up dying because I didn't have enough to heal. I went, okay.
I love iRacing some.
I'll just go get my shit. And my body had fallen through the mesh. I lost all my stuff. It was just pain in the ass, you know, game stuff.
2 weeks today until my appeal.
Yay! Looking forward to it. We'll get you back. Go have some fun. Alright, this is the Acura. Looks like we're sitting a little... Nope, we're good.
The party continues off stream. Slide into our Discord mob and join the mayhem. Link, connect with fellow fans, get exclusive. Bro, I was doing some races and I get taken out and iRacing same. Nope, totally normal.
Yeah, it's... I've lost a couple hundred iRating because of that lately. And I said screw it, we're just gonna keep driving.
I love over 50.
What? Oh. What? Damn it, now you lost my train of thought. Alright, I was checking the force feedback. I was losing like 70, 80 per race. Well, I did the GR86 race and I was just so far off the pace. Everyone was like 2 seconds a lap faster at Summit. And so that, you know, that's fine. I lose a chunk because it's just the way it is. And Then the Porsche Cup at Monza was the other one that I didn't take a huge amount of curb, but it bicycled and plowed the car into the wall. So that it took a couple of minutes to tow and fix, and that race was basically a goner. C.M. Skinner. Why do I know that name from? Alright. My bad. Disappeared, and he's back. But then I thought, after those losses, that when I was getting my gains and I got up to 2400, I think I was doing a lot more GTP. I thought I'd add some GTP back to my diet. Next week's going to be interesting. I think it's Mazzano. Kira's nice and
I can't
pointy.
use GTP just because you are the lockup.
You just got to find your brake balance, or find out where it's locking, and typically back your braking markers up 50 to 100 and squeeze the brakes while the tires are cold. You can't lean on the brakes until you get to 50 degrees, and tire pressures as well. Once you get some pressure in the tires, these new tires, you can lean on them. Whoa, nice snap. Yeah, get the heat in the tires and the pressures, and then you lean on the brakes a bit more. Alright, so this is the fixed setup, but I can change the sway bars. Is your little tail happy still?
I tried hypercars in Wamu and just can't get braking right.
They do take work. I do need to spend more time on the LMU ones as well. Doing so much GT3.
Got a break earlier for hypercar move.
Yep.
Good lap.
And then depending on which one, the power comes on interestingly too, so you got to be careful of spinning the tires even with traction control. Especially like the Cadillac. Or this. This is because of the turbo lag in this one, which doesn't really have turbo lag, but it's just a little spike in the power. But a lot of it's also getting that brake balance right. I find in the Porsches I lock up the fronts a lot until I walk the brake bias backwards. And then it's a balance of, I want it to not lock the rears because that's a death sentence. It's like hitting the handbrake. Little understeery there, thank you. Cars are there or thereabouts. Now, this was my first GTP.
Damn, dude, that was the fastest lap we've run in a while.
I wanted the Ferrari.
The 32 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 28.
But you couldn't test drive it because it was the season the Ferrari came out, and you can't test drive cars the season they come out. BMW behind me. That'd be the GTP I don't own.
Right side.
I'll let you go.
Clear.
That's the braking's my one thing, or my main peeve with the Porsche.
Good lap, that's what we need.
Really good at locking those brakes up. Wanted to do it again. He's a handful.
Haptics do help a bit with lockups though.
Probably work better in LMU than they do here. I'm not getting a lot through mine. I do if I turn on the Simagic software. Then I get more feedback, but it's kind of jarring to tune it.
I'm sure when I was tweaking my Simagic settings for Mu there was a toggle for iRacing, so maybe they would help.
32 is the fastest car on the track. 28.268.
I might have it even turned off. Let's go have a look. That was certainly fun. This is my old paint scheme. The plum. I basically changed the font and gone to black. Alright, so throw some laps on so you got something to look at while I look at SimHub. What have I got for the haptic pedals? Alright, currently only have set up... I have wheel lock set up. Just on the brake.
SimHub, then go to the haptics device settings, effects, use legacy.
Yeah.
No idea what it does or if it do help.
The legacy, I've got use legacy selected. It is faster. It reacts faster if you use the legacy iRacing algorithm. But basically I've got it set off that video that I shared where it's kind of triggers when the brake pedal hits 80%. Is currently what it sort of does. I got that at 50%, 30 hertz. But I've got the Simagic software that I don't usually run. Fire that up. Need to download.
I used chat to get settings for each brake and the effects, and that felt 10x better.
Oh, nice. So yeah, currently got my load cell at 50%. It's saying is 39 kilograms. So you calibrate it, and then you can adjust it. The brake itself will do 100 kilograms. And then feedback, ABS and wheel lock on the brake, traction control, wheel slip on the throttle, but it doesn't have any, like you turn it on or off. Doesn't seem to have any doesn't have any adjustment. Now it's got presets. To say GT3, but I don't have ABS. Well, I'll put it in GT3. That turns off wheel lock. Gives me just ABS and TC, which is no good for ABS doesn't do anything for me. Alright, so if I put it default P1000s, it's off. Drift, wheel lock, RPM feedback and gear shift on the throttle. Interesting. Formula, wheel slip, wheel lock. GT cup, same. Let me stick it on formula, wheel lock, wheel slip, and we'll try it. Yeah, she was all over the shop like a mad woman's washing. Main reason I haven't been driving the Acura is because it, when they did the MGU updates, pardon me, the Ferrari and the Acura got real tail happy, and fixed setups just became useless. So that sort of became a Porsche BMW race. Sorry, Porsche Cadillac. Well, there's a BMW here. 5K with the BMW, no less. But I don't have the BMW.
He's in the middle. Stopped almost. In front of you now. Keep your eyes open. He's in the middle of the track.
Well, hi.
Slow on the right.
How y'all doing? Hopefully they were having some fun together and first gear in the Acura always feels longer, so I end up using it. Well, the right pedal went stupid with wheel slip. Wasn't slipping, we were sliding through the gravel. Alright, see if I can get a lockup. Nothing. But I also think that iRacing doesn't send that information because of traction hacks. I think I read that somewhere. That's why you get more information from the haptics in LMU. Acura does have one of the coolest mirrors.
Left side. You're clear.
It's sort of tucked just behind the wheel well. But you can't see it's off screen. Bias back. Now this is just a fixed setup. Just tweaking the brake bias and the sway bars. Try and tame that. Rear end wanting to dance the night away. I found a victory I had in LMU and posted that video on YouTube as well. McLaren GT3s at Le Mans. A race where I didn't get clobbered in turn 2. Come on, man, you got heat, you got pressures. Do the grip thing. Feels better. What I'm trying to do is circulate, feeling the car out as it comes up to temperatures. Not trying to push, just trying to circulate. Okay, what's it wanting? What's it telling me? Besides, I have no rear grip. Like, okay, let's stiffen the sway bars a couple of clicks to try and make the tires work a little harder.
First time here? Smash that follow button to join our wild adventures. Your support helps us grow and brings you notifications when we go live.
I was feeling feeling good and then just pushed. Plows the field. But yeah, I don't like that. It wasn't telling me until the whole car was sliding. When the whole car was sliding, I kind of already know that. I don't need the haptics to be... Yeah. Ah. And I like the blimp view because it told me how off the line I am. It's just telling me that the grip's not quite there. Let's turn that haptic off. Sim hub, which we're still on. So the HF8's working great. Traction, wheel slip. I don't have on. Traction loss I don't have on. I can turn them on, try it out. RPMs I don't have on. That's impacts I don't. What's the impacts? Is that mono? Is it stereo? Got a couple on, we'll try it out. Yeah, I tend to get better Assetto Corsa, so AC Rally, ACs I have, and LMU and F125 all tend to work the haptics better. F125 is actually pretty good for force feedback and those sort of things, so I'm looking forward to the DLC, even though I haven't raced it in months. I do enjoy it though. Alright, let's throw a setup on it. And go you mug. Doesn't quite bring the thunder like the Cadillac.
My bad.
But you can see out of it a bit better. Oh, jeez. That's an outlap. Slow down. But they're getting away.
Shaney. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well, brother.
I'm on the mend. I got pretty sick, so on the drugs. So feeling much better, thank you.
Good to hear that. Missed you.
In front of you now. Keep your
Now
eyes open.
61.
I've been lurking. I actually watched your Monza race and the heartbreak of network issues from second. I was in bed, so I wasn't chatting. Whoa, stay there. That race was nuts. And I was hanging out on DJ's stream as well, trying to spread the love.
Super heartbreaking. Would have actually given me chance for high podium finish in Liga.
Yep. Especially with all those cats that were starting back in the pack and the huge wreck. But yeah, I'm hopefully be hanging out on the stream a little bit more and doing some practice for you guys again. I want to get back into that. That was fun.
With the drop races, I may not even podium at end of season. Lolo.
Okay, I was second in GTP. I understand. Of course, Edric should be a pro, but I guess he hasn't triggered the threshold yet. Acura front end's still nice and pointy. Tails.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, Mark.
Edric is 100 pro. Lol. If
Yeah, I
he's pro
know.
and he's faster.
Good pace, bud. Go, go.
Yeah, but in IMSA on Wednesdays, he's amateur.
Miss us between streams? Our Discord is where the magic happens 24/7. Join now, link.
I'm actually enjoying this. I haven't driven the Acura much lately.
Waxed. Lol. Why am I pro bro?
Because you're running, I don't know. On the Wednesday? You're running GTPs, right? We were running Porsches together. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he's not pro.
Yay the GTP. I think because first week I was 3k. Lol.
Oh yeah, that could have been it. I'm really just doing this for fun. I'm not going to race here
79 views WTF.
because I'm terrible at Areth. Hey, must have got rated.
85 on my end.
Yeah. It hasn't triggered the alert yet. Welcome in, everybody.
Yeah, just jumped to 84 for me.
Yeah. And 117 on YouTube. Can't be right. Raise your hands. It's obviously the scintillating display I'm putting
Damn,
on.
let's freaking go, Shane.
Oh, welcome in, Raiders. We didn't get an alert. But we got robbed of the emoticon explosion and the sound alert, so that's a bit weird. If you're here, awesome, welcome. If you're bots, beep bop 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 boop. Doesn't explain the YouTube though. Maybe the system's just systeming.
So these are the droids we are looking for.
I gotta love the ass on that Mercedes.
Left side. Clear.
Get that nice little snap over the hump. Do you have any grip? Not really.
Yeah, really pretty. That's why I chose it over others. Merc all other GT4S.
Oh, this is GT3s. But yes. It was my first GT4, my first GT3 were Mercs. After watching Daniel Morad video where he tested them all, and at that time the rear end of the GT3 was still good, and yeah, I'm typically better with front engine cars anyway.
Both rear end looks great.
Oh yeah, yep. Now a lot of the GT3s has got a little bit fatter ass. Nice. So we're a good second slower than in the Caddy. Way off the pace.
And we like the fatter ass.
Get some junk in the trunk. What the heck happened with all the alerts and stuff, I wonder? Oh no. Simub, which is just because I tweaked some of the haptic settings. Let's go, I want to try Mazzano, which is next week's track, isn't it? We'll, have a look, see if there's anything official we want to take a snap.
Well, blurps work okay.
Oh, good. Yeah. Got the blurb. That's the shirt I'm wearing. I think this is the Max shirt. Alright, so what we got coming up? Anything good? Anything I want to actually do? Actually, the GR86 I really enjoyed. I just was really slow. I'm not going to jump in that race, but we could do a practice and then maybe jump in the next race. All right, so while I'm thinking about it, oh no, it's Road America next week. I think GT3s are at Mazzano.
Thank you for
A
following
new
Basket
follower.
Talib 6576 you.
Thank you for the follow. Hey, now we get the explosion. Now we get the sound alert working. No idea. We got the stealth raid,
Yeah,
but
I've
we
been here like
appreciate that.
20 Ijmans and haven't seen the alert for raid. But hey, thanks to whoever that did. Shane's the man.
Definitely a man. Also GTEs at Silverstone could be fun. Depends on how concerned we are about losing iRating. I was looking up GT Sprint. Oh yeah, I want to do that. I got to do at least one race of the Carnage. That's a VIR, which is good. Mazzano's not till week 12. And what the heck is... it must be the Tuesday night. Falcon? Is that it? Also noticed that IMSA Vintage is at Red Bull Ring. I love Red Bull Ring, it's just really good for losing iRating. Sorry, safety rating. A lot of off tracks. All right. A little bit of home flavor. A little bit of a palate cleanser while we go do something else. But I love Sebring. And the Aussie V8 supercars are kind of nuts. The rear end's basically a spool, so it's like a drift car that you're trying to not drift. If that takes your fancy, please like and subscribe. I don't like pimping that out all the time. The the bot does it for me. But yeah, one of my favorite tracks. It was an acquired taste. There's a few tracks that I like a lot now that I definitely hated. Long Beach, Sebring. That Road Atlanta took some.
I just got an alert on chat that you hit your 180 follower goal.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
A
Thank
new
you for following
follower.
Gerson 9920X.
Thank you for the follow. Hey, we're going to get an explosion for everyone who follows. Just saying, if you want to completely cover the screen, go nuts. I mean, change that setup. We don't need a Glenn setup. We should be able to get a...
Yeah, I think you've been botted. Those are some sus-ass names, Samo.
Oh, yeah. That'll get fixed. What's curious, though, is the YouTube side. But yeah, usually if it's real people, they'll
Following Bentley's 5173S.
come and say words. But yeah, I got view-botted fairly early, and it was like 900 followers. And they eventually fell off. So it's all good. Alright, how's this?
Thank
A
you
new
for following
follower.
About 9,162. Oh no.
The car, the track, or the bots?
Bots.
Yeah. So this
A new
car,
follower.
3,643 R.
it wasn't me. I was driving. So this has a newer version of tires. It's not the latest, but it's newer. If we get them up to temperature, they should be a bit better, but this car would definitely benefit from a tire upgrade. Just because it's, I think they're 650 horsepower these days. They used to be 900.
A
Thank
new
you for following
follower.
Sun 9,151 L.
Very low aero and skinny tires.
Lol. ICE. Ha ha ha.
So it's pretty much not full throttle in any of the first 2 or 3 gears. And they did a race when they put these out, week 13 race. It was the Monza combined V8 supercars against the GT3s. And the V8 supercars kill them on the straight, and GT3s eat their lunch in the corners. If I don't do full throttle till 4th and stay under 80% brake, might be able to keep it on the track. And don't touch the grass with the left rear. Now these are stupidly hard to drive in real life anyway, but I think they're a little harder in iRacing. Come on. Yeah. Gave it a try. I think it's worth it just for this. Damn near caught it too. And take it to the centripetal track and try and drift it, but tires aren't there for that. Other things I want to do this week, I kind of want to get in that. It's at 4 o'clock, so I got an hour till the carnage at Monza. How meta is that? This was it was Porsche and BMW in the league, wasn't it? Was the meta that was at the front? Mustangs were lagging back. Shall we go play Monza practice and see where we fit? Although the fix is probably coming up. Got 20 minutes. Nearly.
Thank you for
A new
following
follower.
6285J.
Okay. He got up and had eggs. They got up and had eggs. Sorry. Then a pesto or something to go with it.
Follow now for your daily dose of
Forward.
entertainment. One-click unlimited fun in your future
Yeah, I think
feed.
it's still okay. There's that spicy carbonara we could use. Garlic bread. Or garlic knots or something. Keep it simple. Keep your brain in. Can't think of anything on the top of my head. Cadillac. Corvette. All right, hold on to your butts, folks. We're gonna go to Monza. Is the unnatural combination that they haven't run. Pretty much the last time this was run in Enga was 1964, 65, when John Frankenheimer filmed Grand Prix. And that featured, even though they weren't running, I think the last official race was 1953 or something, but even though they didn't, it wasn't a current layout of the track that they were running, they put it in the film Grand Prix. So if you want to see that, let your Google foo work and have a look at YouTube, and you can get clips. The actual movie's worth watching too. Great movie. About 1966, 1967 Grand Prix. James Garner stars, which made Steve McQueen, very mad.
Thank you
A
for
new
following
follower.
FTY 1267E.
I don't know how this is gonna go. But we'll do quick practice and then we might just do the race and say screw it. We can always find, there are weeks that we'll get good iRating. This will not be one of them.
Thank you for following
A new follower.
7543Z.
Kind of makes me curious because I didn't order any botting, and no one I know ordered any botting that I know of. Wonder how it happens. Oh, I've turned that LC back down. Maxed at 272, but this is the fixed. Oh, too light. Settle down, it's the opening lap. Your out lap. Alright, get that out of my eyesight. It's covering up.
That didn't work out very well.
Whoa, too much curb.
Appears tire, maybe a little loose.
Now we're good. Alright,
Got a little bit of damage to the wing on the rear. It's probably gonna be loose.
we stuck it in a wall. I love the dash on the Corvette. It's so clear and gives a lot of really good information. Not a huge fan of the engine sound. It's a flat plain crank. And I think it's turbocharged. I don't remember if it is or not. But it sounds a little like a vacuum cleaner. Right, 4.2 seconds. Where's my 7th gear, man?
Watch the car.
A new follower.
Well, I for one welcome our AI overlords. And I'm just glad that the war is over. The heck are you doing, buddy? Well, same thing I am. Following you out in the boonies. You'll need to be a little careful about getting on the gas too early. It does that. Pushes the nose out. But, in general, I like the Corvette in the fixed because it rotates pretty well.
Follower. 2183 G.
$10,000? Why, with $10,000 we'd be millionaires. Oh, bucks. You know, I've got a really nice TV. Not like that poverty pack thing in the Lamborghini. A Beamer, Macca, Beamer at the front. Top speed 288. Must be an accident. Doesn't get through there as well as the Porsche or the Mustang. I don't have the Beamer, but I do have the McLaren. I kind of want to take the Corvette just for grins.
Thank
A
you
new
for following
follower.
Arcando 1783 Q.
Thing is, I've got it set up so that you have to have an account. Okay, they're gone now. You have to have an account of a certain age before you can follow.
Thank
A
you
new
for following
follower.
Fast 3146p.
I don't know. Oh dang, it's not real fast. They're also not in a draft. We got 7 minutes till the race. I love me some Monza. Of course, we could always go start at the back and dodge the carnage. Yeah, let's do that. I want to start from the pits because I want to be in the back of the pack with the draft. Kind of like a draft masters race, you know, where
Green lap, keep it up.
you know bad things are going to happen and it just doesn't matter when, but you want to be close enough that you're not left behind. You know. Well, top speed matched the McLaren. A little bit faster than the Porsche, as you would expect. Alright. Go check the race. How many are registered? Alright. So do we stick with the Corvette? Why not? Give it a go. Yeah, could have taken the Acura. No, we practiced in the Corvette. So we'll take the Corvette. I also would like to try it in the Acura. I like the Acura. I don't drive it a lot. Trying to drive it more. Bum 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 bum. All right. Welcome to Thunderdome. Oh boy. Well, there's a couple other Corvettes in there. At least in the practice section. Was also tempted by the Lambo. Oh, that's interesting. They're running the bottom. It's always interesting trying to get a camera angle at this track. That was my other thought, was the Mercedes. Not like we really need the rotation in the Corvette. It's Monza. Whoa, don't hit that curb. I should get that, gotta get that wheel cranked. The weight's on the right hand side, then it'll glide over it.
A new follower.
Where are they coming from? They're not listed in viewers anymore. Okay, Twitch cleans them up. But yeah, like when I got viewbotted, I got 900 followers. I went, wow, this is easy. Then I found out what it actually was, and it was like, oh. Oh well. All right. Let's go run amok. How fast you want to go? Yes. Want to see how fast your car will go?
Thank you for following.
Hell yeah.
Haley!
Thank you for following at Bitbait in 9009G.
You're real. Thank you, Legendary.
Hell yeah.
I recognize your name from the Yang Gang. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. He was here earlier. He may still be lurking. Who knows?
A
Thank
new
you for following
follower.
Bahagom in 6501p.
At least we get the explosions. You know, there's something going on. Alright, this is the fixed GT Sprint at Monza Combined. You don't use the brakes much. They get a lot of opportunity to cool down. And oh wow, Aston.
Thank
A
you
new
for following
follower.
Vitamin 0734G.
And then around, so we got 14th plate, so we're supposed to be starting towards the back anyway.
I like the shirt, BTW.
Thank you. Makes me look like I know what I'm talking about.
Jesus, so many bots.
Yeah, but if you look at the numbers, like the current view count's like 6.
Thank you for
A
following
new
Walter
follower.
Carr 5565X.
So it's like there's a sleep in whatever it's doing it. They're not coming in. But yeah, it's nuts. Okay, Twitch takes care of them. They'll get wiped off in a week or two.
Twitch should clear them up anyway eventually, and so with YouTube if you got botted there.
Well, I've never been botted there before, so I don't know. But yeah, they're both at the same, both hit about the same time. A little weird. Okay. Makes for a little change.
A new
Well,
follower.
I just assumed it was on Tesrail since you said there were 100 views.
No, it probably is because the numbers hit about the same time. But yeah, these are still Twitch followers. They're not YouTube subs. All right, do it.
Thank you
A
for
new
following
follower.
5566 cell.
Made you look. Pack racing and GT cars. Everyone wants to bump draft. Couldn't bump draft a GT car because of the diffuser in the back. But they do it anyway.
Thank you for
A new
following
follower.
Blue Riders 2971.
It'll hang on the bottom. There's enough grip, enough downforce for it. E-cup was sketchy as hell down there.
I used to love the emoji explosion and the bots are starting to make me hate it. Sad.
I can turn it off.
A new follower.
2140S. Thank you for
A new follower.
2156H. Email.
Need to make you a mod so you can sort it out while I'm driving.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yep. Yep.
Green flag.
Alright, let's go. Like if I qualified 10th, I'll probably start from the pits. I could just tank it the last minute. I don't want to start in the middle of the pack, that sounds horrendous.
Official race?
Yep. GT Sprint. Welcome to Thunderdome, bitch. That's a waiting quote, by the way. Ben Cook.
A new
Thank you for following
follower.
iRacing 2756U.
I'll have to take another look at my my settings and tighten it up a little bit. I thought I had it so you had to be a member at least a week before you could follow. Yeah, this race is so harsh because there's so few corners. Long lap time, no corners. All the incidents can't really be on.
Thank you for following Juliano
A new follower.
Oh, still going?
Apparently, they took a break, then they came back.
Sadly.
Let me turn off Kappa Gen. That'll get rid of the... I'll just disable it. I'll get rid of all the explosions for now. And I'll turn off sound alert visuals for now.
The follow button is lonely and needs your attention. Join our community and catch every epic stream.
Hopefully that'll help a little bit. Don't have enough time to go Twitch tweak, but I will after this race. See if I can tighten it up. So you have to be a... The other thing to add was like whether they had a phone. I thought I went with you've been a member long enough, so it wasn't generating same day type stuff. All right.
One to go. Left side on the restart. The estimated strength of field is
HQ has been following BustaWrench for 2 months, 27 days, 22 hours.
Make sure you keep drinking water today. We'll keep feeding your protein shakes.
And I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright folks, welcome to GT Sprint. This is 20 minutes of shenanigans around Monza combined. Brakes are optional. Ready to go, George, ready to go. I'm going to plan a little strategy, try and lay back, let those who are keen go ahead, and try and wave as we weave through the carnage. There is an Aston on pole, followed by a couple of
lining up behind the one.
BMWs.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 16. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 6. Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 20.
So the meta cars are out in force, a lot of BMWs.
Alright, we need to be behind the 20.
Quite a few Porsches as well, although the McLarens seem to be popular. See, I totally should have brought the Acura. But she's a slippery little minx.
Behind the 20.
Thank you for following Gaycarilla 5808T.
Slide back in your seat there, man.
Well, that was a little bit nicer than all the explosions and... Hey there, brother!
Alright, boss man. Face car's off. Be ready. Ready? Green, green, green. We should be behind the 20.
Good thing they didn't jump. Right?
What a stupid man. Incredible.
Qué salida más rara.
Es un campeón este.
Thank you for following Burcase at 9095J.
Oh man, we just lost that draft. No carnage. Are you kidding me? Guess we're not even through half a lap yet, still.
See in front of you, coming backwards.
That helped.
Thank you for following Ninja Out 2976Z.
Still there, door. Clear, clear, clear. Clear's on Pay Road.
Thank you for following us in Oxoy 5704C.
Right side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Too wide, right side. No help. No help.
Rubber it.
One. Still there. Still there at the door. There. That's a good job. Right side. Still there at your door. In front of you now. Keep your eyes open. Clear, clear, clear.
Relax,
On your
bro.
right. Car off.
Relax.
Traffic on the left. Keep going. Clear.
That's a
See in front of you. He's coming backwards.
Why are you backing up into traffic, dude?
you just backed across the track.
That was fucking stupid.
That was hectic.
Yeah. That was a little nuts. Come on, straft away from these guys behind us, thanks. It was nice taking the Corvette out. Haven't driven it for a while, not in an actual
Thank you
race.
for following him, Piazza Sim 4915F.
Wasn't sure how it would draft. I jumped in a couple of practices. We didn't have anyone really to run with. We were keeping up with Aston. Pulling away from those behind, so this is almost as much a lottery as Draftmasters. I'm arguably better at Draftmasters.
Front of you, keep your eye open. Left side. Still there. Clear.
You love me some Monza. Yep. I feel like I get killed. Only 8 minutes in. God, feels like forever. I was like, we done? Only a 20-minute race.
I don't know what you found, man, but that's good stuff. T17, get us the fastest car on the racetrack. 42.919.
Aston's coming back. Don't.
On the left side. Still there. Alright, we gotta get going here. The gap, 2.6. Still there, your door. Clear.
No Punterino.
Bang yourself, bud. Start getting a look at it.
What are you fucking doing, bro?
Whoops.
Thank you for following Darkbuxy 8400D.
Alles gut? Jo. Wall there, man. Well, fence.
Right side. Still there. Clear. Good job. One on the right side. Still there. Clear, clear, clear.
Jorge didn't want to give it up. But he made the turn, so can't really complain.
Left side. Still there. Clear.
The BMO hard on the rears.
You're fast with these guys, man. On your right. Still there. Still there. You're clear. Right. Still there. Clear, clear, clear.
Yeah, I didn't want to get into that, so we'll lay back a little bit and give it a lap.
Up down the back, man. Keep it up. To the inner board, 2.5. On your right.
Gonna brake a little early.
Two on the right side. Still there. Clear. Right side. Your eyes open. Watch the car.
I figured he'd be doing that.
He's moving. He's moving. You know it. See it. You see it. You see it. You see it. In the middle.
I don't see shit. See something about to happen.
On your left. Clear, clear, clear. Right side. Clear him, clear.
Get away from that group, they don't know how to drive.
That's what I get for losing so much iRating. But no, it's yep. Oh, too much. Ooh, it's close to a slowdown. Oh, Jorge's dropped off a little bit. Hopefully that sticks. Come on, Ferrari. Go.
Clear that at 44.278.
Get us in the points.
Really good job. Gonna come into the top 10.
Come on. I'm not going to hit you, but I'm going to push you with the air dam off the front of my car. And hopefully catch up to them ahead of us.
Good job. Lots of room out the back. The gap is 1.5.
Because fighting just slows you down. Don't you know? And now when he hits the brakes, of course.
Right side. Clear him.
Just park it on the apex next time, buddy. Let the guys behind us catch up. Yeah, should be coming up to
Thank
last
you for
lap.
following Agenda 6146R.
Oh, you did that on purpose, you shit.
Alright, let's be ready to go. So we're going to check the toe. Check the toe first before we jack it up. Got some right side damage.
We'll check that afterwards.
Thank you for following us, Sumanho at 9380.
Front end feels loose.
I think that was intentional.
We'll check. We will see, we'll see. I'm not butthurt.
Alright, man, let's try to spin out here a little bit. We got these guys patched in. The gap is 3.
But he could have. Thank you for following Buizel Cuban 1385U.
You can find her, buddy. Find that
I'm sure he saw me passing him and wanted to do something about it. But we'll see.
Instead of risking it and crashing as he did.
I could have taken the corner cleaner. Now I'm slow when I got people catching us.
I mean, you went all the way to the left.
Oh yeah, I anticipated that he was going to do something. Either
Do what
lose
you
it
did.
or try
Thank
and
you for
block.
following Parisir and 5,921 men.
Yep. If I'd taken the corner like I have every other lap, I would have been further ahead, and that too would have helped. We only lost 2 spots. Thankfully it's the last lap, otherwise the guys behind might have caught, because we do have some damage. It wouldn't be Monza without some extra excitement.
Thank you for following Alahena for 7,315 now.
You know, like that, like every other lap I've done. I must have followed him somewhat.
Good race, guys. Buena carrera, señores.
What are you fucking doing, bro? What are you fucking doing, bro?
Checker, right? That's
You
four.
can't just suddenly break into the full one and expect that not to happen. You guys have to be like most stupid guys. You just don't
We'll keep working
break
on it, bud.
when it's someone opposite line. So abruptly. Thanks for the 4X, by the way. So, yeah. Like, you have to be like the biggest on your life you got out to the left. ¿Está? Cuando sale el verde o cuando se va el safety o cuando...
Let's check the carnage. We'll check the start. We were expecting all sorts of things to happen. They didn't, but there was a huge jump. Okay. That strung it out and made it a little easier. That was fine. Oops.
Craving more content? Dive into our YouTube treasure trove. Subscribe to BustaWrench for exclusive videos you won't find anywhere else. Link.
No bueno. Oh yeah, it's the guy backed across the track. That's us just ahead. What the heck? That's not cool.
Thank you for following Gulnerguni I1406E.
Oh, he's our friend.
DJ Stevens just traded the channel with 3 viewers.
Hey, DJ! How'd your truck race end up?
Missed it. How'd he hit you?
I haven't got there yet. He binned it, or he went wide out of Ascari, and I was a little slow through Ascari because I also went a little wide. And then I was past him and then spun, so we're going to see. They certainly seem to be involved in a lot. Hey, there we are. Here we go. So I got way out of the way, and yeah, he just lost it.
Thank you for following Eklenikavu 8540X. Ah.
That'd do it. I don't know why she twitched a little. Didn't actually really hit the curb. It just twitched a little. There you go. That's a little detail I love on this, on the vet. Buster's hanging out in the in the air dam. It just snapped a little and went wide. I went as far left as I could.
On YouTube, hit that like button and show some love to the algorithm.
They had a very bad race.
Thank you for following Alaz Karasi 1400. Yay. Can't help that.
Too much curb. Too much sausage. We only lost 2 places because of it. Really. Went from sort of gaining 7 points to losing 7 points or thereabouts, 14 points. I'm more pissed about the safety rating because we're only on 1x. And a 20-minute race, 1x is still a little bit of a loss. Any other incidents? Corvette was not the right choice. But she did okay. Hold her own. We were able to hang in the draft, but not really do a lot with it. Alright, let's go check the scores.
That here seemed sketchy.
This is fixed.
BMW is king.
This is fixed. And I don't have the BMW.
Ah.
Fixed is less sketchy because it's got lower preload on the vet. And a little bit of wing so you can actually take a scurry. So no, that was just a racing deal. Double red. We still got some playroom. That was just a little annoying that we were going to get a little bump, and we didn't. But, you know, it happens. We'll get back up there. Ironically, probably a Monza. Probably not Road America. I like Road America and IMSA's at Road America, and I like the GTP at Road America, and that's cool. But people be crazy at Road America. They go for some crazy dives, like Canada Corner, Carousel, Turn 6, Turn 1. You know, people dive a lot of corners on that track. Bum, bum, bum. All right. What should we go do now? So it must be Falcon that's at Mazzano. Is that right? No. Yeah. Or is the Enduro different? Nope. What the hell's at Mazzano next week? What was Pete talking about?
Any Formula races?
Sounds like fun. I don't have Willow Springs. The only one about to go is Formula 3 at Miami. I was running Indy next. Also like the 79.
Thank you for following Boyce Angus's 2556B.
All right. For a little bit of Formula action, we'll try this. Probably a bad idea, but it'll be fun. All right, so if you don't know this car, the Dallara IR01, Dallara in iRacing 01, came about because of COVID. It's not a real car. It's a iRacing had lost the IndyCar partnership, and they weren't working together at the time. They didn't have any cars to scan, or they couldn't go scan cars because COVID lockdowns. So iRacing and Dallara put their heads together and said, so what if the rules around IndyCar were a lot more relaxed? And they came up with this car, and they built it as they build their normal cars. And I think they did a scale model, and they put it in the wind tunnel. So what we have is a normally aspirated V10, no halo IndyCar. It rarely goes official because a lot of people don't like it because it's not a real car. But oh, she does sound glorious. Couple of features. The mirrors. Are cameras.
Thank you for following Atunkus via 4239L.
The only thing I really don't like about it is the size of the wheels. I think it makes it look a little off balance, but that's just me. This car will do over 400 kilometers an hour in the draft.
Thank you for following Galnazgikil 9299.
Left side. Clear.
Well, I'm glad your tires are warm, bud.
Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear. Left side.
Go on.
Clear. Left side. Still there. Clear. On your left. Still there. Clear.
Thank you for following Fat McGilbeek 1169V.
Oh, nearly 300 down through our roof.
On your right. Clear.
Plus we could put
Thank
soft
you for
tires
following
on.
Hasford 2452C.
Oh.
777, get the fastest car on the track. 44.299.
Setup of the AI using.
Thank you for following eTyler 8832I.
Alright, let me fix that. Ooh. I can join a waitlist to join the auto clips. Oh, followers only 1 hour. Let's make that a week, shall we? Oh, that's clips. That's not what I want. Where is the setting? Ugh. Rich follower.
Thank you for following Hahansi
Time.
1133J.
Settings. to help. Chicken picking these chicken typing in these gloves. V-buts. Follower only mode. Create a dashboard under Unity settings.
Thank you for following Erasbigas 0903G.
Where is it? Adjust your followers only mode setting in the creator dashboard under community. Where is it? I can't see it.
Thank you for following Haruka Deiyog 5592p.
All right. For the follower verification, I just made sure that you have to have email. That users without a verified email can follow if they've had an account for a month instead of a week. But it was off. And I turned phone verification. But if you've been in older than a month, then that should work too. Hopefully that will stop the bots. We'll give it a minute. All right, so what'd you think of this? It looks like Belgium. So the wheels are huge. But other than that, it's a pretty good looking car. No push to pass, no DRS, just relatively big wings and
Thank
V10.
you for following Cohidir Riod
God damn it.
4913Q.
Well, how many of those are queued up, maybe? Or there's some old butts. But we can go through and report them later. Apparently there's a tool for that.
Thank you for following Fevzayaguka 1996.
Oh, now you're just being annoying.
Thank you for following Baitia Abul 5917D.
I guess that didn't work. What time we got? I'm nearly done with the stream today. Boom. That's had it. Where'd it go? Alright, see if that helps. Now, I just turned on all users must have a verified email and all must have a verified phone number to follow. See if that shuts him up.
Thank you for following Hajj Jed 5917D.
What do you think? Oh, that was UH.
It seems quieter. Don't want to jinx it though.
Well, I just changed the settings to make it tighter, and that was you that posted. What an
Did you
ass.
fall for it? Ha 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 ha.
Yes, I did. Thanks to my text-to-speech. Well, at least they haven't been spamming. That's been working. But yeah, these are cool, but I wouldn't recommend. It's not on the recommend to buy list because they rarely go official. But it is an IndyCar.
If you are gonna bot someone, at least use real sounding names.
I'm sure they're all generated. But you know, these days and times. Pardon me. But yeah, they're fun, and because an IndyCar it runs on ovals as well as road courses. Alright, my voice is trashed. I'm gonna call it a little early today. But I should be back tomorrow. Trying to get back into the normal routine. Bots were annoying. Of course, now we've got it fixed. I'm gonna see if there's maybe a cross car race we can jump in. That's fun. I do like formula racing. Oh, that's right. The B is it? Nürburgring Grand Prix. Now these cars are a handful. They do have push to pass. This is the this is the top formula in Japan.
I've got slower in F1 races since using GTS because of the braking different.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yep, definitely different. Well, it's also iRacing.
Difference.
It's the tires in the GT3s still require a little squeeze, whereas the real life guys are hammering the brake and then trailing. Much like, because it's a fairly high downforce car, right? So in a formula high downforce car, you hit the brake as hard as you can while you've got the aero, and then you trail as the air comes off and the mechanical grip takes over, so you don't lock the brakes up. But you can hit the brakes a lot harder while the car's being pushed into the ground. You get a little bit of that with the GT3, a lot less for the GT4. But instead of hitting it really hard and then trailing off to stay out of the ABS, you have to squeeze on the brake because of the tire model in iRacing. Still better than it was, but you still have that hump instead of so it's much more realistic in LMU. But iRacing's getting a lot better. They're getting there.
Mu has been turning a lot of heads recently.
Yeah, they've been working hard on it. And the engine itself is old also. It's from rFactor 2, but they've now taken over rFactor 2 as well, which is why you get rFactor 2 with the subscription. And
Race control.
That's it. And yeah, that feels good. They beat iRacing to the punch with flat spots and tire flex.
I've got to shoot off now. Good stream. Catch you next time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'll be wrapping up soon. I was just going to show you the super formula, but if you got to go, you got to go. I'll do a couple of laps and then call it. All good.
Nah, I'll wait. Was just gonna go in the shower, but it can wait.
Fair enough. Well, I'll only do a few minutes. Just wanted to show it off. I think my most viewed short is an overtake in this car at Road America. That's only 3,000, but blew me away at the time. Oh yeah, magnet core, I like magnet. All right. Oh, no, we're even. Cool. Yeah, these things are beastly. It's I think it's like a 1.5 liter turbo with 200 seconds ish of push to pass. I do prefer the Indy NXT cars, but these are faster. You don't want to go full throttle till at least third gear. In a lot of cases you can treat third kind of like first. See? Another car that could do with a tyre update.
Virgil used to have 50 views not long ago. You have more than him, 8TM.
Oh yeah, but they won't stick. Oh, it's that chicane. Oh, it's the horrible chicane.
We're gonna slow you down a bit.
Yeah, that was on me. Didn't take note of the track layout. Oh, stop it. Didn't hit anything, I don't think. Wheel was just a bit cocked. Alright, so yeah, it's the GP chicane. That's the slow one. With the Indy Next, when you hit the brake, it turns off the push to pass. This one, it doesn't.
Your wheel cam is frozen, BTW.
Oh yeah. Wonder when that happened. Yeah, I had to re-plug the main cam. Now mate, wheels always straight, steering with my feet. What are you talking about, mate? Yeah, dinkum. Crikey. Struth.
Thank you for following Wackies.
Hey, a real person following, thank you. I think we've quieted the bots. Alright.
Hello, I need a suggestion. I have tried multiple sim games I.E.F1 2024, 2025, Autumn Ballista 2, iRacing, and I am constantly 10 seconds off the pace, no matter the game. I used to play with controller, now I have proper sim rig. I push the car too, and I am not able to find what's the issue.
Well, in iRacing, there's a free telemetry agent you can get called Garage 61. Free, right? Yeah. Which tracks your telemetry as you do a practice or a race. I would suggest starting with making sure you can do a clean lap slowly.
It takes time to find pace. If you've gone from controller to a wheel only recently, it's gonna take a while.
Yep. But consistency is key, making sure, do you know the track? Can you get around it safely? Can you do 10 laps without throwing it off the track?
HQ, same pace on controller.
Check the basics, make sure your calibration's working, that you're getting 100%
I
throttle.
can do constant laps on Monza with average lap time of 1:54.
What car? Oh.
Ferrari 296 GT3 and BMW M4 GT3.
Okay.
There you go, buddy. That was a good lap.
Both solid cars. BMW is probably a little easier to drive. I'm always throwing out tips if you want to hang on the stream. I do this 5 days a week, and happy to answer questions as I go. I do offer coaching.
I trailed a Civo yesterday and I did best of 1:50. I think I need coaching.
I do offer coaching.
And I love motorsports.
As we all do, you're in the right place. And my coaching is typically aimed at newer drivers.
Exclamation mark coaching.
I probably should fix that. Try Discord.
Yeah, I am new, like started playing 2 weeks ago.
Ah, well, yeah, it does take time.
Slow down.
As I, continually throw this thing off the track because I'm just messing about. But yeah, we're always fielding questions on the stream. Myself or some of the regulars are always happy to answer questions. But first step is learning the track. I guess also knowing how to learn the
Surprise
track.
us with your generosity. Every contribution to the tip jar helps our channel grow. Your support doesn't just make our day, it fuels our future content. Link.
One of the tricks, especially at Monza, is you need to brake earlier than you think you do for turn 1. So that you can turn in at the beginning of the green, ride the curb to get a good angle around turn 2, so you get that good up to second variante. Same as second variante.
What I don't understand is how is it 10 seconds on all tracks, Monza, Spa, Imola, Barcelona.
Sometimes it's just seat time. It takes seat time. And then you need to rank what you're racing against. Are you racing against super high AI? Are you racing against higher iRating people who've done it a lot longer? Also, you're talking about 2 weeks and you've just named
just doing practice laps
4 tracks. So take iRacing for example. The GT3 tire model takes several laps to come in. It takes time for the tire pressures to come up, and your best lap's going to be more likely lap 7. Takes some time to burn the fuel off, takes some time for the tires to come up. Monza is really good at letting everything cool down because of the long straights. Imola is a fairly technical track, so there's a lot of time to be lost in a lot of different corners. Generally new drivers overdrive the car, and that tends to be slow. It also overheats the tires.
Also got Dion iRacing with BMW M2 and started going for GR86, but same there.
Actually, GR86 I'm slow too compared to the people who drive it all the time. It's a good car though. It's good, solid. Brakes, turns like you would expect. Yeah, we're happy to help you out with the basics. I'm sure chat's happy to field questions as you go too. There you go, H. What do you think of this thing?
GR86 was one of the cars I was fastest with when I was on iRacing.
Well, I look forward to challenging you on that when you come back. Yeah, this is a really good looking Formula car. Again, like I said, it could use a tire update, but it's generally pretty good. Nürburgring's definitely not one of my favorite tracks.
I mean, car is fairly. The livery is nice.
Thank you. There's my old livery with the purple. And it's the old font. The new font's more compact. It's a little bit better. Yeah, these things are... Nice spin turn!
ILL join Discord and see if you can help me with coaching.
No worries. I do need to formalize that. We've started doing some ad hoc. Some of the chat. Yeah, I do need to formalize
Thank
that. And I have a book. Which I still need to update. I gotta stop getting sick, really. That's what I gotta stop doing. Alright, there you go, H. You happy now? Put some formula action in. Now, F4's at Okayama.
Yes, D.
I like that. That's good fun. I don't mind the F4. Some of those lobbies are pretty Porsche Cup-esque.
But I'll never be truly happy until I get my iRacing account back.
No, you're right. We haven't got long now. You'll get it back soon. All right, folks. I have my mother coming over for dinner tonight. I'm going to cook.
I'm basically someone who got into motorsports starting from F1.
Okay. No
Love
worries.
Verstappen XD.
See? You wear the shirt, brings the people. You look like I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I do. Is there someone out there who actually does know what they're doing? Nope.
And GL streaming and see you.
Thank you.
I am the same. F123 where I started.
But yeah, there are definitely some fundamentals and blocking and tackling that we can start with, and that'll get you on your way. All right. Find somebody to raid. Who's on? Who's on? I guess we're gonna go see Fojo, the real Faux Jizzle. He's doing LMU. Another friend of the stream. That's not how you raid, Shane. Got to go to the creating director. All right, folks, take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. We'll be back tomorrow.
I might do a stream later.
Drop your link
Sam?
on the Discord, because I don't have you. I can make sure I follow you. Oh, we might do some LMU tomorrow. It's at Le Mans. I am a sucker for Le Mans.
vegan, for real, that's what I need to be doing.